Well, that is the end of that. Milan hold on, despite the fact that Beşiktaş absolutely dominate the game. And they take it 3-1 on aggregate. Beşiktaş is eliminated from the Europa League. Hello! Welcome to episode 18 of the Master League Road to Glory. We are on club number 3, Beşiktaş. We are going to end out the season today. We're going to change things up a little bit. So, as you can see, we are currently sitting in 4th place. 54 points on the board. Trabzonspor, the team in 1st place, has 65 points. We have 10 games left, 11 points back. We're out of Europe. We don't really have much to play for, to be completely honest. So instead of dragging this out over 2 episodes, my plan is to just play the games. I'll show you the results. If we get spicy towards the end, I'll show full highlights of maybe the last game or 2. But otherwise, to be completely honest, I kind of feel like y'all are over Turkey. I'm over Turkey. I kind of just want to get to a new club. So we're just going to breeze through these last 10 games, show you the results, show you any good goals we score or whatever. And yeah, we will then come back properly when we get into the summer and see if we move clubs. And if we don't, God help us all. So, we end the season with 78 points on the board. Good for 3rd place in the league. Fenerbahce finished with 84 points, 6 points ahead of us. Trabzonspor with 90, 12 points ahead of us. We were never going to catch Trabzonspor. We had a chance to catch Fenerbahce, but that draw against them in a derby game, that kind of sealed it for us. Overall, kind of an ass season. I think the big thing was defensively we were pretty solid, but to be completely honest, I think I was undone a lot by manual shooting and manual passing, and I need to get better at that. But let's look at some stats, see how we did, and we'll break down some signings, some players, all that good stuff. Looking at stats, let's look around a little bit. Lalic had 12 goals, 41 appearances, 5 assists. Pretty solid. Miranchuk with only 4 goal contributions. Kwame had 9 at the end in 18 games played. So goal every other, well, 8 goals, 1 assist. Who else contributed? Laren off the wing, pretty solid. 8 goals, 2 assists in 37 games. Hernandez, 17 games played, only an assist. Never scored for us. Yalcin was a big disappointment. 12 games. 2 goals. Miguel Linares, the youngster, 1 assist. You don't see his stats. Big boy Batshuayi. He was definitely missed. Here's the thing. I think that we made some fantastic signings in the summer. I think Batshuayi was a great signing. I ragged on him quite a lot in the season, but I think the second that Marseille came in for him and we had to transfer him, and I tried to replace him with Kwame, who I thought was a very similar player, but as I played with him more and more, I realized, nope, he's kind of a winger. We really missed Batshuayi towards the end of the season. And I think Mbabu was a fantastic signing. I'm definitely going to bring him to my next club. I think Carvalho was arguably him or Mbabu or maybe Lalic were the players of the season. They were all fantastic. Carvalho was just a rock in midfield. Batshuayi was great, and I didn't realize how badly I needed him until I got rid of him. Lalic was fantastic. Big missteps. I'm going to say Miranchuk for sure. Miranchuk, I expected a lot better out of him. I didn't realize how bad his stamina was, and I think that really, really hurt him. He just, nearly every single game, he was exhausted by like the 60th minute. Kawame, not a great signing. I know he had 9 goal contributions at the end, but I just expected him to be a different type of player, and he wasn't it. He was not it at all. Kyle Larin, another really, really, really solid player. He would be a really great rotation player on a Champions League team, and I probably will try and bring him along to my next club. Hernandez, he only had 1 goal contribution, but I think he played better than that. Only a 5.7, doesn't seem that great, but I really do think he played better than that. Full season with him, I think he would do some special things. He is a very interesting, creative player, and to get him for as cheap as I did, I'm not going to complain too much, to be honest. But at the end of the day, I think what really hurt us was just inconsistency. We looked really good for some flashes of the season. Other flashes we didn't. And yeah, honestly, full manual. It's fucking hard. So, that is that. I have a therapy session in a moment because mental health is important. And when we come back from that, we're going to look at what clubs I might move to in the summer. Oh, hi again. I had myself a good little cry session in therapy. So we're back, and we're going to look at what teams gave us an offer. So, these are the teams that we have offers from. We got Lille. Full disclosure, I tried to get a job with them in the winter. I went for a transfer request. They didn't get back to me until after the deadline to reply to manager offers, so I didn't go to Lille. But for now, negotiations are successful. We've got J.K in Turkey. We got Borussia Mönchengladbach. We got Beşiktaş again. And we have Atletico San Luis in the Mexican League. Straight up, it's between Mönchengladbach and Lille. Let's look at the two clubs. So we got Timothy Weah, Casey Ass, Jonathan David, Bamba on the left wing, Ikone, Renato Sanchez. I mean, like, listen. Yilmaz is there. Gomez. This Lille team is solid. Mönchengladbach, let's look at them. Oh, they're very good. Playa Thuram is an 85 on the wing. Hoffman. Wolf is only 23 years old. Zakaria. Newhouse is 25 and an 86 overall. Luca Netz, he's only 19. Jeez. Ovetti. Pensabaini. Laner. We could maybe use a new right back there. We got Ginter on the bench. Somer. Embolo. Ooh. This team is delicious. Let's see how both teams finished last year. Ooh. Lille finishing 7th place, well off the pace. PSG, no surprise, destroy the league. I think that means Lille is in the Europa League. They might not even be in the Europa League, actually. Ooh, 18 wins, 5 draws, 15 losses. That is, that ain't great. So, Borussia Mönchengladbach, they finished in second place, 68 points, only 5 off of Bayern, 4 ahead of Dortmund. Here's the other thing, too. The way that the Bundesliga works in PES, this is a modded league. The Bundesliga is not in the game by default. And from what I know, and from what I have seen around, is unfortunately, I think the Bundesliga only gets 2 Champions League spots. So Mönchengladbach is in the Champions League, or at the very least, they're in the Europa League. Meanwhile, I think Lille might not be in the Europa League at all. Or if they are, Mönchengladbach is a better team. And the other thing is, I've never managed in Germany. I have managed in Liga before. It feels... I think I'm going Mönchengladbach. Ooh. Yeah, that's a good team. So just looking at them right now, players we could upgrade. I mean, Nets is only 19. Kind of don't want to fuck with his development too much, to be completely honest. But we could maybe go for an attacking mid. Who else? Maybe a goalkeeper as well, a younger goalkeeper. But honestly, other than that, I think this team is easily ready to compete for the Champions League. I really do. Like, if we just round this team out, I think if we bring in somebody like William Carvalho, you know, like we bring him over from Beşiktaş, we maybe bring along Mbabu, who I think was incredible for me. I think we got a really good team. We're going Mönchengladbach. We're doing it. We're accepting. You've accepted the role of Mönchengladbach manager. You can still change your mind until June 30th. So just to really solidify everything, I went to club rankings. Lille is currently 73rd. Our old club of Beşiktaş, we're 45th. We used to be 52nd. And Mönchengladbach, 21st. We're going to Mönchengladbach. Final day of the season. Let's proceed to the next one. Let's look around for transfers, see what our initial transfer budget is with Mönchengladbach. Do some transfers. Why not? This will officially confirm you as Borussia Mönchengladbach's manager. Are you sure? 1000%. Alright, season objectives on this first day of the transfer window. What do we got? A sports director, I think we should be aiming to win the league. Ooh. You do know that our league has Bayern Munich in it, right? I'm gonna say, listen, we should aim to make it... Okay, I agree. No. We should aim to make it to the Champions League. We can finish top half. I'm gonna say that, just so that I don't screw myself over. Let's, most importantly, look at our budget. Oh, boy! Sorry, what? That's broken. That is, well, okay. We can build a super team. I'm going to impose a limit on myself because that's bonkers. I also don't think we need to make that many transfers to make Mönchengladbach a team that can easily compete for the Champions League. But Jesus fucking Christ. Our best overall youth player is a 63. So, yeah, I don't really know what to do here because I just don't... None of these players are good enough to even get close to our team. We might have to... I am going to sign one of them, at least, but we might have to maybe consider abandoning the whole youth signing thing in 5 appearances. We are going to sign Marc Garcia. And we'll sign Wolfinger as well, because he can play literally everywhere. So why not? So, I I just set the minimum rating of players at 80 and the maximum 86, which is our best player overall. We're just having a little look around. There's some pretty good players that we could sign, and this gets me very excited. Somebody like Declan Rice, that'd be pretty good. That'd be pretty good. Theo Hernandez, that'd be pretty good. I mean, Nets is only 19. I kind of don't want to fuck with his development too much, to be completely honest. Kind of don't want to fuck with his development too much, to be completely honest. In fact, yeah. Dear God, his release fee is disgusting. Fuck it. Why not? So I think we're also going to go for this boy, Onana. What's his name? Onana. What's his name? Because he's pretty good. 86 overall keeper. Jump is solid. Kicking power is great. Physical contact solid. Stamina, whatever. Sure, fine. 96 reflexes. 93 reach. 89 catching and awareness. He's got that low punt. He's got penalty saver. Yeah, I think we're gonna do it. So let's sign these two players. Unfortunately, Onana, what's his name, figured he would not play for us, despite the fact that he would be the best keeper at the club. We might just stick with Somer because he'll be totally fine. But I would have loved to have grabbed Onana. But at the very least, we're grabbing Theo Hernandez for his disgusting transfer fee. He wants a little bit more money. I'm fine with that. Whatever. So in comes Hernandez. Blair Carvalho, also totally cool with coming along. So we're going to grab him for 25 mil. Salary of just over 4.2 mil. So we're going to go in for Babu as a depth option. I'm going to pay his full release fee because we can afford it. It's all good. Listen, he was fantastic for me at Beşiktaş. If we can get him, that would be amazing. He would also shore up the right back position, offer some depth on the left back position as well. But yeah, we're a little bit light on right back. I would love to bring him in as a depth player, maybe even the starter, just because he's so fast. But yeah, hopefully we can grab him. So I think we maybe have to go in for Meslier, who is at Leeds right now. He's only 22. He's an 85 overall. He has a ginormous head. But he's got solid goalkeeping skills. All at least 85. He's a tall boy. And he's got low punt, high punt, and long throw. So we're going to try and go in for him. So I also think we're going to try and go in for Jonathan David. Mostly I want to sign him because 1, I want him to go to Lille anyway. 2, Canadian. 3, look at all of those skills. Oh boy, I would love to have him. This is also maybe a little bit of overkill, but I think we also go in for Talles Magno. He is at one of our rivals, Dortmund. He is absolutely incredible. My boy, your boy, everybody's boy, Johnny PSM, also known as Master League Story Mode. He has him. He loved him. Terry F Gaming also had him in a Master League. Talles Magno is really good. He's only 20. I would love to sign him as an up-and-coming player who would just... it'd be delicious. Alright, so we got a couple of transfer requests coming in. Quasera, actually, sorry, he's a loan to Rio Ave. He's only a 66 overall. He's a 20-year-old. Might as well try and get him some playing time because he's not going to have any playing time with us. So, might as well do that. And then the other one, Liverpool came in for this dude, Erikin. Just under 2 mil. He's 33 years old. We're not going to play him anytime soon. So, honestly, we're just going to do it. Oh boy, so we got a handful of deals going through. Jonathan David starts it off. He is demanding a low contract release fee. That's okay. That is okay. Give me that boy. 62 mil. We're also bringing in Dallas Magno. Pay that full release fee. He's demanding a low contract release fee as well. Basically the exact same as we got him on now. I'm fine with it. I'm fine with it. Bobby wants to come in as well, so that shores up the right back position as well as left back and center back. So that is delicious. The only problem is Messier, however you pronounce his name. He did not want to come in. So I'd still like to bring in a goalkeeper. So we got Red Bull Bragantino in for a Jovi, Ecuadorian. He's 29 years old with Dallas Magno at the club. I am fine with that. Just under 4 mil. So we got Lehner and Babu as our right backs. Scully, admittedly, I'm trying to get him out on loan. Lewis, I'm trying to just dump off. Bensabeni, still trying to get rid of him so we can get Net some playing time. So the big ones are Somer, Bensabeni, and maybe Lehner. We might get rid of him because he's 30 years old. We'll see. So we have a handful of offers from national clubs as well. I did not expect this to happen. But we got Nigeria, Canada, Tunisia, Qatar, Panama, Argentina. Do they still have Messi? They do, surprisingly. And Germany, which, oh man, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Look at that team. That is also a very interesting setup you got going on there, Germany. Huh. 3-4-3. That's something. I think we're gonna manage Germany. Why not? So we've got 2 offers on the table. One for Scally, a loan from Union Berlin. That sounds great to me. The 20-year-old right back from the U.S. Listen, I think he has a lot of potential. I don't know if he's going to get a lot of starts for us. I would rather him go play in Union Berlin. Get a lot of starts, hopefully. I wish you could do like you can do in Football Manager, where you ask teams when you're loaning players to guarantee that they get first-team playing time. But nonetheless, it is what it is. I think we make this loan happen. So there we go. And then the other one was Olszkowski. Hope that's how you pronounce his name. Olszkowski? Olszkowski. Nonetheless, 21-year-old, we're not going to play him anytime soon. So you can go off to Brazil, my guy. You can go off to Brazil. That is a full transfer. Another interesting development here, Marseille, who you might remember took Batshuayi off my hands and then ruined my season at Beşiktaş. They're in for Playa. Playa is 29 years old. He is honestly very similar to Jonathan David. I don't think we need him, considering we grabbed Jonathan David. His market value is 26 million. They want a transfer fee of 16, so we're going to try and negotiate that up a little bit. Honestly, we could probably go, I'm going to say I'd be happy with 22. So, some more interesting developments, none of them involving Somer, unfortunately, but Frankfurt has come in for Kramer, the 79 overall German defensive midfielder, 31 years old. Honestly, without even realizing it, signing Carvalho, kind of very similar players. Kramer has better stamina, much better stamina, to be completely honest. But Carvalho, that 87 physical contact, you love to see it. And then you also have Zakaria, who's going to be, honestly, starting the majority of games. At defensive mid, we also have Caceres. He is only 25, so we don't really need Kramer anymore, to be honest. So we're going to let that go through. Off to Frankfurt for just over 3.5 mil. We also have Reitz, the German box-to-box midfielder. He's 20 years old. Cardiff City, my beloved Cardiff City, have come in for him. He would be considered a youth player under the slight tweak to the rules where it's 20 years old or younger for youth players. And with Scaly going out to Union Berlin, it's, maybe we should hold on to him. But the thing is, between Talles Magno and Nets alone, we're going to be fine. We're going to be more than fine for appearances. Teo Hernandez is not going to get every single start. Luca Nets will definitely come off the bench. Talles Magno is fantastic. I really, really want to feature him very, very prominently. So it just makes sense for Reitz to get some playing time at Cardiff City. So we're going to accept that loan as well. Still nothing for Sommer. We are very much closing in on that game against Bayern. So that is the end of an exciting, ridiculous episode in which we finished off the season in Turkey, moved clubs to Germany. Borussia Mönchengladbach made a buttload of transfers with a buttload of money, $1 billion transfer budget. I don't understand it. Makes no sense. We are still in for Trubin. We're trying to replace Sommer. Hopefully we sell him. We'll see. We also are going to be getting stuck in with actual games next episode. To begin it, it's Bayern Munich in the DFL Super Cup. And then it's Dynamo Kiev in the Champions League playoffs first leg. Freiburg to open the Bundesliga properly. Kiev again in the second leg of the Champions League playoffs. And then Mainz finishes off the matches, but that's not all. We also got the last day of the transfer window. We'll see if we maybe shore up a couple other positions, sell off some players, hopefully get rid of Sommer and replace him with a younger goalkeeper. But thank you so much for watching. It has been quite the episode. I am very excited to get stuck in with Mönchengladbach. Don't forget that you, my friend, you are loved. You are amazing. Smooches to you. Mwah. $1 billion fucking dollars. Absolutely ridiculous.